Our Computex 2019 coverage is made possible thanks to Corsair, Patriot, EK, Typtra and Viper Gaming. Hey everyone, Andy Ruffell from eTeknix.com. We're here at Computex 2019 checking out what Antec have to offer. Now, in terms of chassis, as we know, Antec have been, I guess, one of the forefront runners when it comes to sort of chassis design as of the last couple of years. They've really been doing some sort of, out of the box, kind of crazy looking designs, starting with the Torque. So as we have seen it before, the original was kind of, your black and sort of goldy coloured. Now we're actually looking at a black and white version. As you can see, once it has got kind of a custom loop in there, especially with this white fluid and the Hall of Fame graphics card from Galax, it looks absolutely amazing. Moving further down, we have a chassis that's going to kind of rival the Lian 011 Dynamic. So this chassis, the PAE2 Crystal, as you can see, has tempered glass on the front and side and does have the ability to put 3 140mm fans in the bottom as well as down the side. So very kind of similar design to the Lian 011 Dynamic, but we are told that it's going to be extremely aggressively priced, probably up to about 30 to 35% cheaper than the 011 Dynamic from Lian. So really excited to sort of see this in the market and kind of, how it can compete with, I guess, what people were branding one of the best chassis of last year. Now, moving further down, you can see that we've got this little monster, which I guess, again, it sort of shows that Antec are happy to sort of break the mold a little bit and do something just a little bit different. Now, the thing I like about this the most is actually where the GPU placement is. It actually sits in the front, which means that you're going to get extremely good airflow through this opening straight to your GPU. So for them long gaming sessions, it's going to be perfect. Obviously, they have set it up with a custom loop, so it shows that even though we do have a small form factor system, custom loop is still possible in something like this. Now, if we move over to the other part of the suite, we can see some of the other stuff that they have. So this is probably my favorite thing, and I know a lot of people in the industry are going to love this. It is a prototype. Whether it comes to market or not is another story, but it's called the GTR, and as you can see, it does look like an engine. Now, they've actually been really clever with some of the design choices on here in terms of sort of where the pump is. So it's actually sitting here in, I guess, what's reminiscent of a starter motor, so it looks absolutely fantastic. We've given them a little bit of feedback and said it would be nice to have maybe a start-stop button in the middle here, just like you'd see on a high-end sort of premium car, maybe with a little LED sort of glow, but we do have the fan down here as well that looks really, really nice. Probably my favourite feature is the fact that the power cable itself kind of looks a little bit like a spark plug. So they've really thought about kind of, all of the fine details with this and made it look absolutely amazing. Again, full custom loop in here. We can see the reservoir at the back, and I'd quite happily have this, in my house and just sitting there. And I know a lot of kind of retail outlets would love to have this in the front of their store. So another kind of key chassis that they've got here is the Cube Max. So you may remember the original Cube, which had support for mini ITX and also had kind of acrylic panels on there. I've never been a massive fan of acrylic. So now they have listened to sort of feedback, and now they're bringing the Cube Max to market, which features micro ATX support as well as tempered glass on the top. And obviously in terms of pricing, it should be very, very aggressive. It's actually cheaper to manufacture a tempered glass chassis than acrylic or steel. It's just the shipping cost that lets it down because of the extra weight. But yeah, really excited to see this come to the market. But if you do want something a little bit bigger, then you have the Blazer GT. This thing is absolutely huge. It's a real beast, an absolute monster. Stupid size for a chassis, but it is going to appeal to quite a niche market, I guess. But it is a mid-tower overall in terms of the sort of dimensions inside. It is made out of aluminium and does have a lot of tempered glass on it. Lots of support for fans, including 140s in the front, and just looks absolutely amazing. I guess you could have it laying down like this, or you could turn it up, depending on what your needs are and what you're actually hoping to have. Other than that, I mean, as you can see, as we just pan around the room, you can see that there is a lot more kind of products here. These were the main ones that kind of, tickled our fancy a little bit and that we really like the design and sort of style of. And we're really looking forward to sort of seeing when these products do come to market, especially some of the prototypes, if I guess there's enough need for them that they will come to market eventually. I'm really excited to sort of see what's next for Antec and how the general public kind of react to these new products that are coming out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to check out the rest of our Computex 2019 coverage, and I will see you in the next one. See you later. Bye-bye.